That's what an excellent way to start the stream. Just you saw one ad and downloaded Opera, huh?
Fuck off.
What YouTuber did you model yours after? Please tell me.
I didn't model mine after anybody. I just.
Sean and Shin are the only two people that I knew up until now that had Opera.
Yeah, it's because it's shit and can't do fucking anything.
Shin was like, I'll be real, I saw it was like Ice Cube or fucking like 50 Cent or some shit. There was like some famous rapper that was talking about it, and Shin was like, alright, fuck it. Sean, I don't know his reasoning for it, but he claims it's superior.
Yes, if you're specifically just using it for gaming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's all it's useful for, though.
I mean, in my opinion, a browser's a browser, except fuck Chrome and fuck Edge.
I use Chrome.
Chrome steals your information, I don't like it.
So does Firefox.
Dude, all fucking browsers steal your information.
Yeah, but Chrome is like shystier about it. They like go more in depth with their data, like acquisition.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like data butt fuck right there.
I use Firefox, A, because it's like it's like an old friend to me, and B, it's more accommodating when I'm trying to do shiesty stuff on the internet.
What kind of shitey stuff?
Munch, while you were bent over there, it looked like you were snorting a fucking line.
Suck.
I am not on Twitch or anything else right now, so I'm just.
So you just got the unprompted anime wow from Munchie. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Dude, I think I ruined my fucking palate as far as like these energy drinks go, because I'm sipping on some Rogue right now, which is like my sponsor. I should like Rogue. Oh, we do the dab one moment. And I really do like Rogue, but like I don't know. I spent all week drinking Gamer Subs packs that I got from TwitchCon. Because
Oh man.
Did you get guacamole gamer fart?
no, but Sean convinced me to get a waifu cup. And since I had the cup, I was like, I might as well get a tub. Hey, this tub with the big titty redhead kind of reminds me of Julie. Let's get that.
No, you should have got guacamole gamer fart. That's Russian Badgers.
Oh my god.
Player.
I saw like so the one that I got I think was made by Wubby. I wanted to get the one made by the Goon Squad called Grandpa's Ashes. But I only got one tub. But like, so I've been sipping on like they had like, you know, sample packs. So I had like their mango and like their melon, and the flavors are much more subdued, which initially threw me off, but now like I've gotten used to it, and I don't want to open up my jar of brand risk, which is their like mango peach flavor that I bought. I don't want to open that until I finished my jar of sour candy from Rogue, and like it is just so fucking intense in the flavor, like.
They have 2 new flavors with Biden's face on them on their website.
Gamer Subs does?
Yes, I just went to their website. It's called GG Energy and GG Cat Free. It's just Joe Biden with a cup of Gamer Subs.
It's called Lean. That's amazing. That has to be a play on the whole thing with Joe Biden being like, just like the whole bit where he's like, well, then you just ain't black. Like, you remember that whole commentary?
Yeah.
That has to be what that's playing off of. Because it's just Joe Biden with a cup of lean looking like he's acting the fuck up. That's amazing. Holy shit.
Shy Lily's flavor. Blowhole blast.
I tried that. That was really good. Titty milk was also good. That was like a creamy blue raspberry.
So you got brand risk because it has a redhead that's naked on it.
Well, also I tried it first, and I'm a big fan of peach and mango flavors, so those two things together is an automatic win for me.
Grandpa's Ashes is just the stock meme grandpa.
Yeah, it's just a guess I'll die. That one's supposed to be like a creamy raspberry flavor.
Dude, what the-
There's one called Sigma Brain.
I'm surprised they didn't just. I'm surprised they didn't just straight up call it Sigma Grindstone.
Yeah, and then they have the generic ones.
Hello, Ty the Ty. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're waiting on a friendo right now. We're not...
Hey, Steven. Hey, Steven. He has one. It's just called Emotional Damage.
Oh my god. Of course it is.
Emotional
Hey,
damage.
if you go to his Twitch stream, Munch has that as a redeem for 10 points.
I do. I have I use blurb. You can also recommend new sounds for me to include in my blurb. Gotta play D&D with viewers or not? No, I have a set thing of I apologize. I've never thought to do that. That's an interesting idea. I might consider that in the future. But this is a predetermined like group of people playing.
There's one called Anime Girl Thigh.
Yeah, I saw that one. Do people do that? Do they have like pre-made characters built or something like that? How does that work? That's a very interesting.
It's basically the D&D shit they do at cons. You can just buy, what is it, D&D Horizons or whatever.
I'm still watching. What's this about?
Adventure League. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Like literally, you can buy just whole pre-built characters and everything for it. There's a Jujutsu Kaisen crossover. Oh, there's one here called Sweet Six Pack, and it's just an anime girl in a bikini with a six pack.
To answer your question, Ty. Oh, excuse me. So this is a homebrew campaign I came up with. I've been playing D&D IRL for a while. This is my first attempt at an online campaign with like friends through Discord and Twitch and stuff. And this is only my second attempt at creating a proper campaign. So I would consider myself a fairly amateur DM.
Did you buy the Wubby cup?
No, I got whatever they had at the fucking table. It's like some chick wearing like a life jacket or something in a bikini. It's like, it's just barely not lewd enough to where like I can bring it to work and not get yelled at.
No, there's a Hey I'm B1 and a Swagger Souls waifu cup.
I saw the Swagger Souls sticker. They had like an album of stickers at the con. But so the idea behind this campaign is it's supposed to take place in like a alternate reality, modern era kind of deal, where like essentially think like current time with like current technologies, but everything runs off of magic type of situation. There's an experiment that went wrong. Oh, ad. Oh.
Real quick before we go on, my mom is helping us out here. She's coming in with the hot question. This is literally my mom. She says, I have never...
Nathan, we can hear what you're playing.
What should
You can hear what I'm playing?
I hear something. I don't have anything open.
Can you hear it now?
No.
That's fucking weird. I turned on Twitch.
Oh, yeah, it
What
was
the
coming through.
hell? According
That's
to this dude, they got 6 30-second ads. That's not okay. What the fuck?
Yeah, Twitch really jacked those up. You have to suppress them.
How do I do that?
You just like pause ad break or something.
Oh, here we go. Activate your schedule automatically run ads on your channel. I want to do. $2 minutes per hour? No. We're gonna drop that down.
Hell fucking no.
Running 3 minutes of ad per hour or more? Jesus Christ, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Yeah, guacamole gamer farter is strawberry lime.
Welcome back.
Here.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. I had no idea that Twitch jacked up their fucking ad revenue shit. That's so stupid. I mean, fuck it. I don't make enough money off this platform anyways to justify, like, doing the 3 minutes of ads per hour. Well, even if it is 3 minutes of ads per hour, like, how are they gonna do all of them at one shot? Can we, like, break that up?
Nope. Not unless you're a partner.
I'm going AFK for a minute.
That is fucking
Yeah.
stupid. Okay, if I can't break that up, then I'm just gonna drop it down to we're gonna do a
Mission
30
failed.
second.
We'll get them next time.
Thank you, Fish. If we can't modify that to like break it up over the hour and do like 1 minute every 20 minutes or something, then we're just gonna have it be 30 seconds every hour, since regardless of how many ads I do below the
Munch, there's a historical section or historical schedule on your page now.
oh yeah, my stream history, so that people can kind of get an idea of when I go live. I set that up specifically because I wanted to like okay, I definitely missed something that you said in chat. Let me go back up quick to just double check that. Okay, so viewers can join in D&D stream sometimes. Basically, you have to have your characters before you can join, and then the creator will make silly drawings of your character, and then you start. Oh, that's cool.
But he's already backlogged with drawing as it is.
Yeah, I'm already backlogged with drawing. Like, I'm primarily an art streamer. I'm technically a variety streamer, but I do more art than I do anything else.
Now you get more. You more get yelled at by Julie than anything.
It is true. Don't, oh, she in chat, she might fucking yell at us.
Love you, Julie.
So, she's probably not in chat. She's making me a scarf right now. She's been on a crochet kick. But,
The hormones.
an offer promotion. Hey,
That's
Fish,
a mod.
Fish, you're a mod, right?
Am I?
No, you're not. I lied.
Yeah, I saw that bot popped into another streamer friends of mine earlier today.
Kerban! Fuck out of here. Now, how do I get back to my? I can't like. Hold on. I can like stretch this out or something, or can we drag this in? There. Okay. Anyways, made a pretty unique D&D character. What do you got?
Hopefully, Soup's available unless they're fighting with their parents again.
Let's double check. Let's see if Soup's live or something. They might be doing stuff. I do not see a PNG Soup live.
They're not because remember they lost access to Wi-Fi.
Oh shit, that's right.
I'm just assuming that the only thing that could be going on is that either they forgot, they took a nap, or they're fighting their parents.
We need a more reliable method of getting in contact with them.
Well, the only two people here out of the two people here that are intimately contacted with her, she's probably more likely to give you their number if you were going to text them or another way to message them.
I mean, usually it's not that big of a deal, and we've only been live for like 15 minutes. It's not like we've been sitting on the just starting screen with everything muted or anything. Like, there's stuff happening. It's just not the game.
No, it's fine. We just gotta wait a little bit.
But what did I say? Okay, so yeah, tie the tie. Let me know. Like, I'm curious about what your character is. I would like to hear that. To finish my explanation of the campaign we're doing, modern times, everything runs on magic. There was an experiment that went wrong using a power source that was like a literal tear of a god. It blew up and started all sorts of nonsense and bullshit, and our merry gaggle of assholes are trying to fix it.
And now we gotta punch a god in the balls to make him cry again.
Tomorrow, I'm going to be turning doodles that I've been doing on TikTok into stickers. That'll be fun.
Also, that TikTok you posted about being at TwitchCon was so scuffed, dude.
What was?
You're like, I don't know if you were in the room you were in now or if you were in your basement or whatever when you were talking about being at TwitchCon and shit and what's been going on.
What about it?
You just look so scuffed. Like you look like you just woke up or you were high as shit.
I was a little bit high and I was extremely tired because it was at like midnight, and it was like the day after I'd gotten back from TwitchCon, or maybe the day of. I don't remember. No, it was day after because Julie was was on my ass being like, "You just got back. You better spend fucking time with me." And I'm like, "All right, fine. I'll do homework tomorrow."
The sleeping count?
Right.
You're like, here, I'll take a bottle of Viagra and just lay here.
Like, I thought about going back to watch it and being like, did any of that make sense? God, I hope it did.
I think Nate's back.
I am back.
Also,
You find a place yet, Nate?
No, but I did get my place sold. No, I'm still looking for apartments.
Are your parents
gotta
charging
find-
you rent?
Like $200.
No.
It's not bad.
I'm surprised you haven't found a place there because I mean, housing in that area has got to be super cheap.
Oh, it
comparatively.
is. Comparatively, like I could easily afford a house right now, but it's whether or not I want to get into an 8% mortgage on a house that's valued at least
get a-
10% inflated value
Just
of
get
what
a
it
1 or
should be.
2 bed apartment from the 90s. It's renovated. Probably
Yeah,
goes for
yeah.
1200.
I haven't really done any heavy looking yet. It's only been like a week and a half since I last sold the place, so
There's nothing saying you have to rush into another ownership agreement.
yeah.
no.
Because I have
And
a.
I don't even know if I want to get an apartment right away either. I mean, I do and I don't. Like,
No.
I want to do it, but I also don't want to move again.
For me, like me personally, I can get like why you're there. Like for me, I would just be driven insane by living at home again. Personally,
It's kind of
that's
nice
for
having a
personal
home cooked
reasons.
meal. It's kind of nice having a home cooked meal, and I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks living on an air or sleeping on an air mattress in my parents' basement, but it's cheap and
Wait, they don't have a guest bed for you?
No.
Outside a guest room.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, fuck, I gotta restart my computer. It's doing some updates. I'll be right
No,
back.
no, I'm just saying for me personally though, I just wouldn't be able to live out there alone.
Oh,
just
yeah.
given my situations with people and stuff, I'm much better off living alone.
Dude, I totally get you, and we give each other our space, so it's a good situation. I'm not gonna knock it while I have it.
You know, I mean, if you're only paying $200 in rent, you're saving what, $1,000 a month?
At least,
Well, you should be anyway.
yeah. It's only been a month, and I haven't really seen much of the gains, but yeah, I'll see it soon.
Oh, you've been having to travel back and forth from Chicago every week for your house for how long?
Yeah, finally got it fucking sold.
Are you even gonna end up making money on it?
Oh yeah, I made a pretty penny on it. Let's just say that I made more than I paid for it.
Yes, but I meant like after the lawyer and realtor fees and all that shit.
Dude, honestly, fees and commission weren't that much.
Well, my brother's selling a house. If you want to take a look at it, went up on the
If
market.
it's on the Iowa side, maybe.
Nah, it's in Lost Nation. It's only an hour commute.
Yeah, only.
I mean, my brother commuted for an hour and a half one way for years
Oh fuck.
to a wind farm in southern Illinois.
I'm not signing on for that.
That's why he bought a Prius.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
may end up
he-
buying another car, the cheaper one, but
I want to add.
pay off.
I want to add soup, but I'm scared because they yelled at us last time we did that more than once.
Do it.
They yelled at me and Nate. You can do it.
well, I don't think Soup yelled at me.
I'm not even gonna add them. I'm just gonna type in chat and hopefully the notifications will pop up. Okay,
Yeah,
so I have a really important question.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone remember what the fuck we were doing?
We just defeated the Lift King of Lift Town.
Oh, right. You beat Arnie, the bugbear. Yeah.
Alright. I gotta drop off for a hot minute while my computer restarts. I'll be back.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see something in general. Oh, no, okay, that was Nate adding. Okay. Okay. I did DM them. I just sent them a heyo. Like, hopefully they get in here, because, I mean... We could continue on without them, but I'd rather not. I guess I preemptively went live because I assumed that they would be here eventually, but like...
Yeah. Man, it's not the longest we waited before.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm also just kind of like twitchy because I'm trying to end this by 9 because I'm fucking exhausted. I've been up until 12:30 2 nights in a row now.
Why?
Homework.
How much is the homework worth of your grade?
All of it. My entire grade is homework.
Oh, that's stupid.
Like, it's discussion posts and homework. I count discussion posts as homework. Because, like, I do it all from home on my computer. But, like, I had...
Yes, this realistic drawing of the male penis is very penisy.
Fucking what?
Well, you're an art major, so I assumed you just had lifelike drawing or whatever those fucking classes are called where they get nude models and shit.
No, that would be art, not graphic design. And currently I'm in photography. Which is turning out to be a lot more technical than I was expecting. If I'm being
So what, you have to go out and take black and white photos of random fucking street signs and somehow justify the price tag of $500 per unit?
I mean, that might be down the road. Now, what I had to do is create a still life and take at least 20 photos of it, manually modifying the f-stop and the shutter speed to achieve the best exposure possible with those settings. Then go into Lightroom Classic and create a contact sheet or something like that. It was basically just a layout of 20 photos with like the exposure settings listed. Pick 20 of those photos and then pick the 4 best representations of a large and small aperture and a long and short shutter speed. And it took me so fucking long.
So what was your still life?
Some candles, an incense holder, and my metal D&D dice. On a table in the basement. One thing I learned is that I need a new tripod, because I tried using my webcam tripod for my fucking DSLR, and it did not work out.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, what you need to do is just be like, fuck all that, get a Polaroid.
Now, we are specifically required to have either a DSLR or an interchangeable mirrorless.
Gotcha.
Like, it has to be something that, hold on, I can go to my school page and, like, tell you what the very specific requirements for this shit were. Which I'm glad that I just so happened to have this line around from, like, back when I was going to college the first time around. And that I didn't lose this at some point or try to sell it. Let's see. Bright space is indeed bright. My eyes. Alright, let's see. Learning modules, module 1. I still have to do a quiz, too. Like, that's what I'm doing after this. I'm cutting the stream off at 9 regardless of what's going on. So I can do a quiz and then go to bed because due to the fact that I was gone all last week, Julie is making me get up with the kid both days this weekend because she had to do that last weekend. Which I guess I understand and accept, but I'm not happy about it.
Why?
Because I don't like getting up early. And having one day out of the week that I get to sleep in is something that I look forward to with my entire being. Yeah, here.
You done did it to yourself.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Desktop Live. I'll show the whole class. So, under like just getting started for this class, I'll turn off panel. They had this section here about selecting a camera. As noted in the syllabus for this course, you will need an interchangeable lens camera, an ILC, that is either a DSLR or a mirrorless model, with manual and semi-auto modes allowing for shooting in RAW and control of the ISO, white balance, aperture, and shutter speed. The camera must have a hot shoe center pin on the top to attach a flash unit and other compatible accessories. Very specific.
How many more years you got until you get your associate or bachelor's?
I think like a year to a year and a half. Like, I'm in my second year right now. I just don't know how far into my second year I am because I don't remember when I started this shit. I think it was like May of last year.
Did you have to pay out student loans for this?
Yep. Not as many student loans as I would have had to, but like I had transferable credits from the tech college, but like it didn't just bump me straight to like it didn't just automatically bump me to a bachelor's. But it cut the amount of time that I would have to put towards it in half.
Oh, yeah. How many are you consider? You're not full time. Are you having to pay on your loans while you're going to school?
No, I'm a part-time student, but I'm going consistently enough to where I don't have to pay while I'm going. I still
I had to
am
make
just
my first payment last week.
like I think I currently owe like $6,000 or something.
What's your estimated total by the time you're done?
I think the estimated total is like 18,000. But I've been paying it off like as I go. Like I pay off my unsubsidized loans because those build up interest while I'm still in school, while I'm like actively going to class. The subsidized loans don't build up interest until afterwards. So like I'm paying off the unsubsidized ones as I'm going, and whenever tax season comes around, I put most of that into my other loans. I think I paid off like 3,000 last year or something like that. Should I just turn the stream, like, I'm just gonna change the stream shit to, like, just chatting for now? Since
that's fine.
Since nothing seems to be really happening.
Well, I'm assuming it's either they're asleep or they had something happen with their parents.
Right.
Because we were talking about it yesterday.
And today. Soup responded today at, like, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Also, I apologize. I didn't see your message. Like, my phone... I thought I had set all notifications for Dungeons and Doggos to go through, but apparently not. So, like, my phone doesn't get anything but direct mentions.
Well, Soup mentioned you at, like, fucking midnight last night.
Yeah.
It's a beast, me piece.
Right.
Bro, he's meeping.
We're gonna update the stream
How long does
info.
it take Nate to fucking restart his computer? Goddamn.
I mean, it depends on how much of a update it.
I is back.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, did you have to fucking crank start that shit?
Yep.
Instead of fucking Model T? Jesus.
Ah, yes. Now I have internet.
No, I had a bunch of Windows updates and I had to restart to make sure the Chinese people that made my computer could watch what we were doing tonight.
I can't remember. Are you on your Mac right now, or what are you using?
No, I'm using my my Asus.
That's right. You have a Linux operating system on there, don't you?
I was about to say.
No, I
I
don't.
was about to say. I didn't know Huawei made laptops.
Yeah.
No, it's Asus.
Yeah. Well, no, Nate. When Nate was talking about getting that computer, he asked me if I should. I think you asked me if I should get Linux. I said only if you want to make your life a living fucking hell.
Yeah, from what I've heard,
No, I
Linux
didn't
is
ask
only.
you that.
I just swore you did, or we talked about it in some capacity.
No,
at some point.
you asked me if I was going to get a Linux computer, and I said, "Fuck that."
I mean, technically
it's gonna be
speaking,
too much work.
any computer can be a Linux computer. It just is a matter of your determination.
Yeah.
Yeah, but having to write the fucking code to launch Steam.
Well,
No.
the way I understand it, there's like a large community of Linux users that have created code that you can utilize without having to like program the shit yourself.
Yeah, but the whole thing with Linux,
Yeah.
like, I get why Linux exists. It's because it takes down all the background programs that slow your computer down. Literally, it's just your choice of programs, and that's it, and a very small operating system packet. You know, it gets rid of all the background shit that you see when you open up your task manager.
Gets rid of backup programs, you say?
Yeah, but you literally have, like, literally to open up, like, file folder, you have to type in code to open up the file
Well,
folder.
I mean, So, irrespective of the fact that I don't own a Linux computer, that's not to say that I haven't done enough research to know what I'm talking about, because I did consider it, but I didn't ask you. So that's a clarification. It depends on your distribution that you have downloaded on your machine.
Okay.
Some of them are really nice and make it look like a Windows GUI, but some of them are very, very lightweight, i.e. you have to use the Linux command line to even do anything.
Yeah, you have to type in Linux command line, folder AB, game
Yeah.
file, 86-bit Steam folder.
Yeah, I mean, there's people out there that have the base Linux distro fucking file system down to a T and can type in and edit files in the fucking command line, which I've had to do before for work in other roles. Yeah, so it's not hard by any means. It's just a pain in the ass for the average user.
Yeah. Well, like for me, for Linux, there's two things you need Linux for. One, if you're a programmer already or in the computer science world to begin with.
Yeah, it's
You'd
very
be like
useful for data mining and shit.
Yeah, you'd be like a fish to water, or you want to go to the fucking dark web. Those are the only two people who use Linux.
Okay, so
or people that like to go do ethical hacking or pen testing or anything of the semi-clandestine.
Munch, you're not a white hacker. I saw your ears perk up. You're not a white hacker.
Oh, dude, I
get caught by the Russians so fast.
I didn't get into that shit because I knew damn well I'm too stupid to like not get hacked.
Shit, you can't even try. Like, just going to the dark web opens you up to so many attacks.
Like, I didn't even make it to, like, here's how dumb I am. I didn't even make it to the dark web. I made it to the Onion browser, and I was like, okay, I guess let's see what's up with Google. And it was in Russian, and I was like, that's neat, and then I just left it.
Yeah. Like, most people who run the Onion browser, they do it in a confined, what is it, like those virtual computer desktop spaces where you can make, like, a virtual computer inside your computer.
A virtual machine. Yeah.
Yeah, they do it in a virtual machine. That way, their actual computer can't get hacked.
Well, I mean, the whole point of Tor is so that you don't get hacked by default because your IP is obfuscated like a bunch of different times. But you do have to be careful on what server you use.
Tor has no securities, dude.
Dude, if you're talking about security against the government, no, because it was created by a fucking Navy think tank. Yeah.
Same, but no, like, just like if you're using the Tor browser, yes, it depends on what links you click on. But at the same time, the fucking browser's not going to stop it. You're not going to stop it.
Munch, I'm calling on you. You have a question.
So, okay, so it occurs to me that we've been live for about 30 minutes. There's been no word from Soup. Did we want to just bullshit a thing like we did that one time and just have y'all play as best you can until they either get here or we run out of time and then we just...
I say we just reschedule around. That way you can keep those content and get ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright, well then. Today's stream is now just chatting. Alright.
Yeah, I'm good with fucking...
Impromptu a drop in the pond.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
I'm game. Hold on, I need to find my fucking... I need to add a text box up top that just says, warning, we may trigger you.
So, transgenderism.
Oh no. Let's not, just in case Soup does come on.
That is a large text box.
That's
Hold on.
Massive Xbox.
I got it.
Warning.
Give me a second. Okay, center. Where the hell is the fucking font size? Goddamn, select font. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Why is it set to 256 points? What the hell?
Put it in Wingding's font.
Arial bold.
Drop off this D&D game here.
What's that?
I'm gonna drop off this D&D game here.
The soup miraculously appears.
Yeah.
Immaculately concepts herself into here.
Fuck, how do you... Oh,
There we go.
Settings.
There we go.
Fix it.
Fair warning, our conversations may be triggering. Seems fair.
You have been
To say the
warned.
least.
So, like,
Yeah.
apparently there was another shooting. I just learned of this today because I haven't really been on social media as
The
of late.
bowling alley shooting
In Maine?
with the
Yeah.
army. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I heard there was a flight from Seattle to LA that one of the pilots on there apparently was having a mental episode. He tried to crash the plane.
I heard about that too. Like,
Oh.
what the fuck, bro? I feel like the entire world, like the whole country, just needs to be like prescribed fucking Xanax for like 2 months.
Nah.
Like everyone just needs
No,
to
that-
chill the fuck out.
The government's 5G project is finally coming to fruition.
Oh my god, did you guys hear about the conspiracy theory about like the zombie virus from the emergency system tests?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard that. Tell, please.
I saw this all over Reddit like 3 days prior. It made me laugh so hard. I believe it was the 4th this was supposed to happen. Whatever day, like everyone's phones did the emergency alert system test like all at the same time.
October 4th, because it was
Yeah.
the day I crashed the car.
Yeah. So like, according to the internet, this was supposed they're gonna be testing the emergency alert systems on everyone's phones, but it's all a lie. It's actually a trigger code for a virus that was put in your body by the COVID vaccine, and everyone's gonna turn into zombies that got vaccinated.
Oh my god! No way! It's a soup.
Oh, hey, we can play. Let's go. Hell yeah. How are you?
Sorry.
How are you doing?
Sleeping.
So T-Mobile is also throttling my data right now since obviously I can't connect to any Wi-Fi. So my Discord like crapped out for a solid hour.
Oh jeez.
Oh, fun.
So are you just spending this entire time trying to like get in? Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I've just been like screaming like
Also, I think Munch will help you with your roles because I only have one screen, but I can share my
Okay.
screen.
You only have one screen.
Yeah, I only have my laptop, dude.
Are you at home or are you traveling?
I'm at home. I just don't feel like switching the screen because I have to unplug everything from the docking station and shit. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Let me just update the stream info since everyone's here again. No.
Oh man.
I had it's okay. I had it like we had kind of just accepted our fate. We're like, well, I guess we'll do just chatting until like 8:30 and call it a night. So, I mean, this is gonna be a shorter session anyways because I got a hard cutoff time of 9, so that I can like do my last thing for homework this week and then go to sleep because I have to wake up with the kid both days this weekend. As an attempt to be fair to my fiance.
I'll just tell your fiance the kid didn't wake up till 11.
I mean, she sleeps right next to me and wakes up literally at the same time I do.
Munch, not that I'm counseling you for this, but more or less just posting the notion out there into the ether. Benadryl does exist.
See, but here's the thing: Benadryl will either make the kid pass the fuck out or make him more hyper than he's ever been in his entire life, and I do not want to risk that.
Yeah, so like the troubles with Benadryl is that too much and they'll start feeling sick or getting migraines. And
Yep.
if you do like just enough for them to fall asleep, they have to fall asleep when they're feeling tired. And if that feeling of drowsiness passes before they fall asleep, they will be wired for the next like 4 to 5 hours.
I didn't know that.
It's kind of like
'Cause I don't have a child of my own.
kind of
That's
like
why I
a
was saying,
similar.
not that I recommend this.
It's a similar thing to melatonin, where like if they fight the melatonin hard enough to stay awake, they're just gonna be up all fucking night.
Melatonin is snake oil, in my opinion.
Dude, that shit works
I mean,
like a
it's a-
fucking charm. I swear to God.
Dude, it does. Like, it's not a miracle drug because your body fucking makes it naturally.
Melatonin, literally, I've seen it done before by people like talking about homeopathic medicine, how much of it's a joke. Literally, there's a doctor who does lectures. He came to our camp, or he didn't come to our campus. He came to one of the college's DR campus. His big presentation was talking about melatonin and why it works, and basically it's just a big placebo effect. He literally took a whole entire 100-pill bottle and ate it at once before the start of the lecture.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's dangerous. That can make you sick.
Yeah, it can like kill you because you go to sleep and just don't wake up.
It won't kill you. It won't kill you. Overdosing on melatonin won't kill you. It'll just make you extremely sick.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly the fillers that they use in the pills, but the other thing with it too, the reason he did that is because the homeopathic version of melatonin, the homeopathic healing states that the more diluted something is, the more potent it will react in the body. That's the going theory.
Which makes absolutely no goddamn sense.
Exactly. That's why he was like, yeah, they're essentially sugar pills.
Stupid. The homeopathic remedies, like their whole methodology of like how shit works just makes no sense to me. They're like the water of the blah blah holds memory, and therefore you just need a little bit for it to be super duper potent. And it's like, no, that's not how that works at all. That's not how any of this works. What the fuck?
No.
Are you able to log into Roll20 Soup? Or not at all?
You've seen what happens if I log into the web browser. All I have access to is the chat.
Okay.
If you can use the app to access your character sheet, that's all we would need you to do. Because then we can just roll a d20 for you, and then you would just associate that with like.
No, I think what you're gonna have to do, Soup, is have, or not Soup, Munch, is have Soup's character sheet open, and they'll tell you what to roll. That's probably gonna be the solution. Would be my guess. For the sake of their bandwidth.
It's like the thing with the using like this and the Discord being able to like see what's going on is that Discord streams do not give me a mini window on mobile. So I'm constantly having to flip back and forth between the two apps.
See.
Yeah.
Fishy, what do you have going on right now? Stream. Oh, you just have my stream up? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out of that. Alright. Well. Let me get your character sheet up then, Pam. I'll just kinda like have that over to one side.
This is gonna suck because I'm always forgetting what moves I have.
We'll kind of just roll with it to the best. Okay, hold on. Wait. I have an idea.
Technically, I only need to look at Fish's stream if there's combat.
Right.
Who the fuck is Sean?
Sean? Oh, that's Sean Pluckelman, aka straight up Sean. There was a point in time where he may have been joining our campaign, but he opted to not.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other person is Ash, and then they didn't join either.
Yeah, they had other like shit going on life-wise, and it was like, all right, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll just kind of have that minimized for now. I'll bring your character sheet back up if necessary. So if I remember correctly, the way we ended this off last time was y'all defeated Arnie in feats of strength and agility, and basically made this 7-foot-tall super buff bugbear wearing a literal kettlebell around his neck, like a fucking like a Flava Flav chain. Made this giant beast of a humanoid look like a bitch.
Even Pim managed to do this, and I'm still not entirely sure how I got so lucky.
The dice were with you last time. Which was excellent. You made it back. You gave the Tear of Arcanus shard to Ragnarokus, who promptly hid it away in their little hiding spot that cannot be detected by the forces of chaos. I believe y'all had some drinks. You did some chatting. There was some meals had, and then y'all went to sleep. So you wake up. It's the next day. You hear the clatter and rustling of a small society within a large cement dome in the middle of a city. How do you want to start your day?
Screaming.
All right. You sit up and it's the fucking possum meme. Just ah!
How many more shards do we need?
Like, wasn't there like 5 in total or something?
There's 5 or
I
6.
don't have access to my notebooks.
Give me just a moment. Because you guys know which city you're going to next. I know that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 total, so you need 5 more.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I suppose we should probably, talk to Ragna and be like, okay, which town should we go to next and why?
Dean,
Also-
fuck, that's what I was gonna use the stupid map maker for. I was gonna create an actual Kordova map and like lay down cities and shit. Fuck.
But before that, I am gonna use my Forg sense. My Forg sense is tingling, and I'm gonna head to the sewer outside the dome and see what Forg's up to first.
Roll for Forg.
Would
Oh
that
my
be
goodness.
animal handling?
I'm gonna say nature.
Nature?
Yeah. I'm so glad that we actually managed to like get this cracking. It's been too long. 16. All right. You feel it in your balls. Your scaly dragonborn balls. You feel it. You feel a tingle. You know there's a Forg nearby. You climb into the nearest manhole cover.
Forg!
I have
Run.
concerns that I will not voice.
You just hear some like muffled echoing as I run deeper into the tunnels.
Oh my gosh.
Just splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Forg.
Like you just see me running there, and then you just look down the street. You just see like a torchlight coming through successive inlets, smart inlets as I'm running.
The tingling's getting stronger as you head north. You vaguely recall this pathway leading to the reservoir of sewage.
And keep running.
You eventually find yourself back in the presence of the family of giant toads that you have dubbed Forg and friends.
Forg. I run up and tackle him.
I mean, hold
Not
on.
to hurt, to just jump and hug him.
No, hold on. I need to look something up.
If I can jump over the pool.
No, I need to look up the size of a giant toad.
I thought you said he was like 6
I think we went over this
Giant?
last time. They were pretty massive.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
large
it's
beast. So he's at minimum 8-foot diameter.
Yeah.
All right, so
He's a
you
Foot
Rob.
diameter?
so you like flying glomp onto the frog. You're now covered in sewage and frog slime.
Yeah.
And he just
Yes, Nate. 8 foot in diameter, which means 4 foot in radius. Now figure out the circumference.
Well, 2 pi r.
goes. So I was gonna say solve for pi.
I just sit in between his eyes on his head and scratch his head.
He just kind of croaks happily, glad to see that his friend he made is still alive and kicking. He just kind of does a low croak.
What's been up to, Forg?
I mean, you don't speak toad, so he just goes.
Nice. Sweet.
That's all you hear. Just
Yeah, Forg. I just sit there. With like my ADHD gremlin face on, just yeah. This is Forg time.
all right. Hard cut to We'll do a side swipe transition back to the rest of the gang. What are y'all up to this morning?
Sylvain's still gotta find a love interest.
I am currently mourning the fact that I am down to just 1 copper since I gave all my gold and a necklace
Oh
in
my
exchange
God.
for learning how to play the rat flute.
Oh, that's right. The rat flute. I forgot about that.
Oh shit! What's the dude's name? Your slight love interest slash artificer soup.
Orzix.
Orzix,
Yeah.
and
Orzix is
he's
right.
not a love interest.
Yeah, he
At,
was a hit it and quit it.
at most, they seem to be a friend with benefits.
That's pretty much all Pim ever has. There's no commitment.
Hey, Sylvain, you can go after the town mayor.
Hard pass.
You know, women in power. I hear that's really good with the religious types.
I mean, this is also the humanoid that made you pass out because they were basically evidence of God.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the lady that had angel wings and flaming hair.
What's her name again?
Alara.
That's right.
Of course, you tell the religious thief about the angel being.
I didn't even remember that.
Somebody
Actually,
might want to.
speaking of theft, I might wander around and see what. Not within this building, obviously, but in neighboring buildings.
Okay.
Somebody might also want to give Rose a preemptive head up to start making a cure plague potion. I mean, I got it the last time I was down there. So.
Let me just roll a d20 for Rose to see if her insight is. Yeah, she saw you get up and heard you yelling "Forg." She starts smashing shit in a mortar and pestle like immediately.
Oh yeah, that's right. If I remember correctly, me and Rose went on a date night too to end the campaign last time.
Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all went onto like the rooftop of the nearby like game store or some shit.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Because I'm romanticals.
Romanticals.
Oh my god.
Let me think here. So, Pam, are you going out and like doing that right now? Or are you trying to get some breakfast? What are you up to? Y'all, I mean, y'all are definitely awake.
I don't need to eat as often as everybody else. I'm good on breakfast. I literally still have 2 whole corn cobs in my pockets.
And the bowl of green.
I no longer have the bowl of green. I just have an empty bowl.
Oh yeah, the bowl of
But I
green
also
got
have
used on
tofu jerky.
something. Ah, tofu jerky.
I mean, I think the real thing Soup or that Pim's looking for is like what vendors and establishments have popped up since we've been gone, and like what kind of wares there are at camp.
No, I'm
No.
looking for shit to fucking steal.
Or
I'm
that.
a charlatan. Did you
Or
forget?
that.
We have 2 thieves in our midst.
Yeah, but you also need vendors to steal from. So
No, not necessarily.
As you're
You
pondering,
can steal from empty buildings.
what buildings might have some good shit in it, and I'm not 100% sure what Sylvain is up to.
I'm just kind of wandering around and waiting for the party to do something.
You both hear Rose beckon to you, like, are you? Would you like breakfast, either of you? Also, I have a cure disease because I heard Zarg go into the sewer again.
Oh my god.
Also, here, have this scroll of prestidigitation.
I know I failed to convince Forg to leave his family to come adventuring with us, but can I convince Forg to give me a ride back to the camp?
Roll animal handling and then persuasion.
Did she? Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Was she talking to me or to Sylvain?
Both of you.
Well, I'm not paying attention. I'm just leaving.
Okay.
I'm going out on my merry way to start pilfering through abandoned buildings.
I'll have breakfast.
She's like, okay. Oh, hi, Sylvain. Yeah, here you go. She hands you a bowl of like, sautéed lentils and beans and various like seeds and such. Some
yummy.
fried tofu. Holy
Yum.
shit, Fishy.
Like, I'm not trying to get Ford to leave his family for too long. I just want to ride my froggy friend down the streets.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
hold on. There's a dice thingy on here. I don't know if I click on one of these, will it roll?
give it a shot.
Uh,
I don't know if it'll roll on like in the game because it's not showing you in the game, but if you roll it on,
Yep, it counted you.
yeah.
nice.
See,
Now it's just the modifier add stuff we have to worry about.
and that's simple enough. That's
This is a game changer, pun intended.
Okay.
I wrote that Sylvain gets hit by falling rocks
Huh?
for that
What?
pun.
That's not what my 17 is going for. What? That was just an
No.
experimental 17.
No, I'm saying for the pun. He gets hit by rocks from God.
Okay, so you can see your attribute modifiers, right?
If I go to abilities and skills, I think maybe.
Okay, and then you should also be able to see your
What do you mean?
proficiencies then.
Attributes.
Hold on,
None of these say attributes. There's one that says abilities and skills.
Abilities.
So it's
yeah.
got abilities, saving throws, passive proficiencies, and skills.
Beautiful. Yeah, that is exactly what you need to be aware of. Okay. Okay,
Well,
then I don't need to have. That's awesome. I don't need to have your character sheet open then. I could just.
I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, Munch. Just hang on.
Well, it's not like I can't.
Let me see something really quick.
Okay.
Well, let me. Wait, what did I just click on?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics with
No,
advantage.
no, something. Okay, no, shut up. Let me finish. Something popped up, and it took a long time to load, and it took so long to load because I was still trying to press the freaking thing to see what it would do that I didn't even have time to read what the 3 buttons were. It just clicked on one of them.
Oh, you apparently rolled on acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it says public roll, whisper roll, or just roll. Why give me 3? Why does one? Why?
I don't know.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I was just making sure it wasn't giving me like options or asking me if I wanted like additional shit on it or something.
Right. Well, okay. I'm glad that this is actually really fucking cool. I'm glad that this is functioning the way that it is. All right. So
Acrobatics, like I said, just something fancy.
Huh?
I said, I guess that was my acrobatics. I guess I just did something fancy.
Yeah. Yeah. You like do a little flip over Jerry as you walk out. And he's just like, "Bye, Mr. Pim."
So back to me getting Ford to ride down the street.
Yeah, Ford like rivets at you in a way to indicate like, hey, maybe I should, hold on. Or maybe you should hold on or something. There's someone in my chat right now named Business Daddy. That distracted the shit out of me.
Business Daddy.
And so you hold on like a little bit tighter. You kind of wrap your arms around a couple of warts because he is in fact a toad and not a forg.
He is Ford.
And he just kicks off at full strength.
Toads and frogs are the same thing.
Are they?
They're amphibious.
I thought toads were like...
Toads and frogs are the same thing. Toads, frogs, toadlets, they're all the same thing. They just get different names because humans are weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Well, one has warts and one doesn't.
No.
Well,
See, I thought...
That's not the scientific classification.
See, I thought that
Oh.
I thought that toads just weren't like amphibious. I thought they were like land creatures of some kind.
No, they're still frogs.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. So Zarg, you get just catapulted anime style. Like, think Naruto, like riding the frog sage kind of thing.
so hang on 1 second. So the only anatomical difference, and this is why they have 2 different names. Toad, basically, to be a frog, their legs have to be longer than their body and head. The toads have shorter, fatter legs because they don't hop as much,
Huh.
according to Google.
Okay.
That's a good piece of
Well-
information that I did not know.
Both frogs, though.
Both technically frogs? Okay.
No, they're both like species and like phylum-wise
So, like,
frogs.
Think of it like the square and rectangle thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
exactly
toads are
what I was
frogs,
thinking.
but not all frogs are toads.
That
Yeah.
makes okay.
In order to be a toad, your legs can't give you the springies.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I've seen toads spring, so yes, they can.
Well, basically, like I said, frogs have longer legs than toads. That's the difference. That's what Google says anyway.
Okay. All right.
That's the functional difference.
Forg leaps off of the back wall of the reservoir, and you are like pinned to the top of his head, a la Naruto when he first summons the fucking giant frog.
A la
Have a balloon tap?
Naruto.
Just super jump, sonic boom.
Got Gamabunta. We got Gamabunta going up in here.
Yeah.
Does he have a sai?
No.
No, he has a kimono on.
Yeah. For all of like 3 seconds, he is suddenly wearing a kimono as he like
And
supersonic
holding
jumps
a
through the tunnels.
Katana.
Just.
I want to get Fork to come up on the street, and so I can show Rose Fork with me when I get back.
That's gonna nice. I like your chat. Just wee. That's gonna take animal. No, that's gonna take a persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, we'll see if he's shy or not.
All right, let me.
I mean, that's not bad, especially with disadvantage.
Yeah, and I'll roll without modifiers for Forg. All right, you convince him to come up onto the surface just to be introduced to Rose.
Yay.
So you get out of the sewage pipe and you go. You kick open the door and go, Jerry, bring me Rose. Yes, sir. He scurries away, all huddled up, like, Miss Rose, Sir Zog is looking for you. I don't know why he sounds like a fucking, like, old-timey servant.
He sounds like the professor from that professor from the first Harry Potter movie that was really Voldemort.
Fucking, oh god, what the hell is his name? Quirrell or some shit? Yeah.
Yeah, just very like sickly all of a sudden.
Right. And Rose just goes, oh, Zark wants to see. Okay, I don't see why he couldn't come in, but all right. And she looks at you, Sylvain, and just goes, please put those in the sink over there when you're done, please. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. And she runs out to the front door and goes and sees you and the giant toad and just goes, hi Zarg. What did you need me for something?
Disforg.
This Forg. Hi Forg. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much.
He my friend.
How long have you known each other? Oh, that's not very long at all, but you seem to be very close, and I'm glad to see that Zark has a friend.
Yay.
It's Zarg's only friend.
Zarg's only friend is a frog.
Yep.
Well, a toad that I named Forg.
It's a frog.
Yes.
Uh,
I hop off Forg's head and I dap him up.
you fucking dapped the frog.
I mean, why not? He's a homie. You gotta dap the homies.
Oh my god.
Alright, you dap up the frog, he hops back into the sewer, and you feel a breeze on you as Rose pulls out a scroll and is just like vacuum cleaning the sewage off of you with her hand.
Yeah, Forg time, yeah.
She's like, he seems like a very special frog. Now then, would you like some breakfast? I just saw, or would you rather go find your friend? I just saw Pim leave.
Food, you say?
Indeed, I do say. It is vegetarian, though. I hope you like tofu.
Close enough.
Alright, you head in, you find Sylvain, who is currently eating a second helping of the fried lentils and tofu.
Damn straight, fried lentils and tofu are the shit. What? What?
The soup.
You struggled to say tofu just now. It sounded like you said fried lentils and toast too.
Oh Jesus!
Sorry.
All right. She hands you, Rose hands you a large wooden bowl full of fried lentils and tofu that appear to be like very heavily seasoned and spiced. So,
what would I have to do the classic cartoon move of inserting the whole bowl into my mouth and just pulling it out clean and sparkling? Performance.
Performance.
Performance. Yeah.
Let's see if I choke.
Yeah, it gets stuck in your mouth. It's very tasty, but now you're struggling to get the wooden bowl out of your mouth because, like, your teeth kind of caught on it. Like, your mouth is big enough to fit the bowl in there, but it's kind of like when someone tries to fit a pool ball in their mouth. Like, getting it in is easy, but getting it out's kind of a problem.
It wasn't flared! It wasn't flared!
Oh, you nasty.
Alright. I'm getting the bowl out of my mouth. I guess cut to Pim.
Cut to Pim. Alright, Pim. You see, like, I mean, there are various businesses nearby. This is kind of like the town center kind of deal. Like, the emergency shelter, when not in use for emergencies, was kind of like a sports arena sort of situation. So, like, there's a good number. There's like restaurants and like small shops of various types around. What are you looking for?
One or more, because obviously the more the merrier. But one or more buildings that clearly have been abandoned, but there is a chance that whoever was previously in there did not take any money with them. Because if you're abandoning like your restaurant or your store or whatever, are you really going to empty out your cash register when you go?
Good.
If it's an emergency, are you really going to take that with you?
That's fair. All right. Give me a perception. I don't know if you're rolling with advantage, just standard. Your acrobatics was with advantage, but we're gonna say with advantage because that was a very good and logical description of your like what you're trying to find.
I have no idea if it's going to have advantage or not because I don't have a way of checking.
Well, we'll find out. Bruh. Whatever, 7's good enough. It's not like it's hiding from you. Alright. You see like a couple buildings, like sort of a pseudo strip mall. You see like 3 buildings in a row. The first one being what appears to be like a tabletop gaming shop. The next one being a Chinese buffet type of restaurant called Owlbear Express. And the third appears to be a small home-owned bookstore.
I'm going to check all 3 of them. I am not passing up any opportunities. I want money.
All right. You head into the game store first and foremost. The door is wide open on this one. There is not a single board game left. The shelves are barren and empty. But you do see a safe, like a floor safe, that looks like it has not been cracked.
Would sleight of hand? I don't know. Wait. Don't I have... No, I don't think I have robber's tools in my thingamajig.
Let me check your character sheet. Because as far as proficiencies go, all you have is languages. However, you have an explorer's pack, a dungeoneer's pack.
I have a disguise kit and a forgery.
Huh. I mean, you have a bunch of arrows, you have a pin, you have a fuck it note. I forgot about the fuck it note.
I'm keeping that.
Wait, What's the fuck it note?
It's literally just a sticky note
It's
that
just-
says "fuck it."
Yep, I literally just saw that whenever we went to that the site where we originally learned about the Arcanist tier because of like the explosion and everything with the weird mutant frog ninja turtle people. There was a sticky note on a desk that just said "fuck it," and I liked it, and I put it in my pocket.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I do.
Well, I'm glad you do.
I always forget about it until I see the words "fuck it" note, and then I go, "Oh yeah." All right, so yeah, roll me a sleight of hand. It looks like you have proficiency in it, so you should get a decent bonus on that roll. It is a turnstile safe, you know, where, like it goes. It's the big wheel that clicks. So like if you have hearing proficiency, like you have advantage on perception with hearing, don't you?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, if you want to like stick your head to the safe while you're turning the thing, I would be willing to give you advantage because of that.
Perception, not deception. That's the other one.
Oh, still sleight of hand. Oh, you did the sleight of hand? Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Okay, we'll count that then. 23. We'll count that as your advantage roll. Yeah, that's a good as. Okay, yeah. So you got your ear to the safe and you just hear like. Clunk. You're like, oh? You pull on the lever, and it's sure as shit. It goes chunk chunk. And
I love how I can only hear some of these sounds.
I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to make them audible. Within the safe, you see. We're gonna roll this. We're gonna roll this out because it's a small game store. It's not like they're gonna have a shitload of money, but we're gonna. I mean, it is still
You'd
like.
be surprised.
All right, so you find 66 gold, and
Holy shit, that's a fuck ton of gold.
71 silver.
What?
You also find a singular. You find a singular playing card, from a trading card game, that is in a heavy plastic case. It appears to be a foiled card that has a photo of an ancient golden dragon that says Fire Eyes Gold Dragon, and it has like numbers at the bottom that says like 5,000, 4,000.
Oh my god!
And it says
there's not a way. There's not a way for me to add that unless I put it under treasure.
The gold?
Yeah, no, not the gold, the card. I
got
can't
you.
add stuff to my actual inventory.
I got you.
I can only change my money. I can't change my equipment.
Put parentheses. Kordova tabletop games rated 9.9 near mint.
Are
Are you adding it in for me?
Yeah, it's I set it up as rare as fuck trading card. It's parentheses Fire Eyes Gold Dragon.
Yeah, from that trading card game, Yokio.
Yeah. For fear of
Why does that
copyright
just- why
strikes, we
does
have
that
not
just sound-
said the real name.
Why does that make it sound though like the backs of the cards just have like various levels of just like egg yolk cartoons?
It's like just different types of cooked eggs.
Yeah, you got sunny side, you got scrambled, you got
Like the fucking deviled egg backed cards are the rarest.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, hard cut back to Zarg. Roll a strength check to remove the bowl from your mouth. Sylvain, if you want to help, you can gain advantage on this roll.
What am I rolling again? I lost.
You just say if you want to help him remove the bowl or not, then Zarg would roll again to add advantage.
Oh yeah, I'll help.
Okay. Then Zarg, go ahead and roll another strength. Alright, good enough. You managed to pry the bowl from your mouth, and you're just like... thank you, that was very tasty, Rose. Oh, you're quite welcome. Thank you for not breaking my bowl this time.
That's what she said.
God damn it.
I backhand Sylvain.
Sylvain notes that his leek and tofu stew this morning might have been spiked.
What is it to
I thought it was
backhand?
lentil, not leek.
That was lentil.
Lentil. That's what it is. See, it was spiked.
You're so spiked you can't even tell the difference between a leek and a lentil.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 to backhand.
Oh, God. Sylvain, make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
man.
no. Okay, so you get backhanded by a Zarg, and you go flying, and you land in the arms of Ragnarokis, who is surprisingly strong for someone that kind of looks like scrawny Zeus from Legend of Ragnarok, or Record of Ragnarok.
Is this before or after he plowed over Jerry's head?
But after.
Oh my god.
Ragnarokis goes like, "Oh there! How you go, Sonny? Are y'all? I'm assuming y'all are heading off to Holland's next, yes? Where's the deer? The deer centaur. Servitor, that's the word. I'm sorry, I'm old. Oh.
Zarg's just pleased with himself because he hit a motherfucker with a motherfucker.
Jerry
Wow.
is crawling to his feet. Like, he's just grasping onto a random orc passing by using their, like, pants as a fucking... Oh, dear God. Why me?
Sorry, Gary, that actually wasn't intentional.
This is okay. I'm just gonna go back to my chair now. Excuse me. And he just falls face first on the floor.
I get up and decide to carry Jerry over to his seat, and I gently place his helmet on his head and pat him.
Okay. Yeah. At this point, so yeah, Ragna's essentially just watched this whole thing. He yeah, the first shard is safe. Where are you planning to go next? Like I said, I would recommend Collins personally, but I mean, if you're planning on sticking around for a bit, people always need a little bit of help here and there.
Before we set off again, we should probably make sure shit's safe here for a while, because shit's cray out there, Ragna. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And,
if you're
I
looking
don't-
for something to ensure the safety of others,
Maybe don't go slapping your teammates.
You deserve that, and you know it.
I happen to have a request for you then, Mr. Zog.
Alright.
And he pulls out a piece of parchment. Well, it's not. We're not in old time. He pulls out a piece of fucking Xerox printer paper.
Words, my greatest enemy.
And he just says, "Oh, right, you're not good. Okay, I'll read it for you." It says here that a lot of the citizens were concerned about self-defense and were wondering if anyone was capable of hosting lessons in said defenses. They were gonna post this on, like, the bulletin board at the back of the shelter, but I figured y'all are here.
Alright, well, here's what you're gonna put on that. Meet us in the town square at noon if you want to learn how to fight. User discretion advised. May walk away without all your bones intact.
I'll say center stage of the emergency shelter, seeing as we don't have a town square. This is a large major city.
Fine.
Trying to make people walk fucking like 15 miles to the dead center of town.
Hey, if they can't make it, they weren't fit to fight anyway, Ragnar.
Alright,
Oh my
Hug.
God.
There he goes, alright, we'll do it. He's just scribbling on the paper in fucking Sharpie, smacks it onto the bulletin board. Hard cut back to Pim. You're now entering Owlbear Express.
That's supposed to be like fucking.
Oh,
Pineapple Express.
okay. Apparently they're changing out earbuds.
What is that? What's the name of the retail store in real life?
A retail store or the one that I'm parodying?
The one you're the one you're parroting. What's the name of the real life counterpart? Is it Pineapple Express?
No, it's Panda Express.
Well,
Pineapple Express is a
I-
stoner film.
No, I thought.
It's audio is coming out of my phone, so I had to leave and rejoin. I couldn't hear
Gotcha.
Jeff.
Gotcha. I thought there was a clothing store with something express in their name.
I don't know.
Might just be Express.
No, there's like Forever 21.
It doesn't matter.
What is going on? What did I miss?
Nothing important.
Zarg threw backhanded Sylvain into Jerry and then into Ragna. And they are now going to be hosting lessons for self-defense in the center of the emergency shelter.
Oh, cool. I'm still.
You are entering Owlbear Express.
Yes.
Yes.
The Chinese buffet Albert Express.
So you've noticed that the only things that are missing from the buffet is the General Tso's chicken, those little donut things, and the crab rangoon. Everything else is still there.
Well, that's gross. This food is bad by now.
It looks pristine for some reason.
Owlbear magic. I'm not gonna judge it. Everything's fine.
I'm assuming you're gonna like check for a register or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always check for sources of.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I can't find perception in my inventory. I have to go back to my abilities and skills.
All right, 12. I mean, okay, so you find the register. You do not see any sort of like safe box in the immediate area of the register, but I mean, the register seems to be intact. I'm gonna say, well, I mean, how would you attempt to open it? Sark, why are you rolling strength checks?
Probably for teaching. I don't know.
Zarg?
Let's see. Would sleight of hand work in this case? Because generally registers have a keyhole if they're locked. So like if you gently press on the drawer to open it but it doesn't pop open, then that means you need to open it with the key. And if you don't know where the key is, then it's best to attempt to pick the lock.
Is that how that works?
I've worked many jobs in which I have to deal with registers, and yes, every register has a keyhole. Because if you do not trust your employees, you give one person the key, and then anybody else who has to use that register periodically throughout their shift, they have to go to the person with the key in order to open it. Because if you're dealing with like money shortage issues and you're suspecting theft, then that's like the best way to prevent employees from theft from the register.
Oh shit! Something happened with my dice roll there.
Yeah, I was sitting there. Why are you rolling strength over and over again?
I wasn't doing it intentionally. Guess my mouse glitched over the button.
I even typed in chat like, "Sir, why are you rolling strength?" And it just kept going. I'm like,
I was tabbed out for
I was like, fishy, fishy.
You tabbed out and it broke.
All right. So just to give context of my experience with the only time I've had access to a register, if we couldn't open it through like a transaction, we just had a hole in the back that you stuck your finger in, and that just popped the bitch open.
I feel like that is a very unsafe register and not protocol. I feel like that register is not up to standard.
Probably not, but it definitely, like, I mean, this was also a place that had fake cameras, Hi, baby.
See, my experience is from working like in places like a casino. Where
Yeah,
there's
no, that
like
makes
20
sense.
cameras watching one spot.
Yeah, the place I worked had a fake camera pointed at the spot. They were like, they had cameras in place that were not hooked up to anything. That were just meant to be like a visual deterrent for shit-assery. That didn't work because everyone knew they were bullshit.
Even the Domino's register has a keyhole.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you what type of item are you going to try to utilize to lockpick this thing? Because you do not have actual lockpicks, but you do have items in your inventory that could qualify.
I
Do you need
also
lockpick?
have a lot of.
I can pick a lock.
I'm the
Am I there?
No, you're
Sylvain, do you want to pick? Do you want to see if you can pick this lock, and then you get 50% of whatever's in this register.
You know, fuck it. Let's
Yeah,
say that
let's go.
Sylvain wandered over. Let's go. Sylvain was like, where'd
Fuck
Pim
yeah.
go? What's going on here?
Sylvain's like,
All right.
my senses are tingling.
Yep.
I sense theft. Why am I not involved in this? All right.
Exactly.
All right. Roll me sleight of hand and add your. Or can you hold on? Let me check your player sheet. Here. Holy shit!
I think I get it.
You do like the fucking Happy Days jukebox hit, and it just pops open.
Jeez Louise.
Jesus fuck.
Happy Days jukebox hit. That's great.
That's a.
Monday,
I've never.
Tuesday, happy day.
I don't think I've ever seen a roll that high.
Day.
Like, ever. I think that is literally the highest roll I've ever seen.
It's a nat 20. My modifier is 10.
I know. I've never seen anyone with a modifier above, like, 7.
And everybody says
Yeah,
rogues
my-
aren't cracked.
My modifier for dexterity is +3, but my modifier specifically for sleight of hand is +6.
You know, not only do they get a mechanic that they can't get hit if they're not seen, you know, they get all these bullshit pluses.
It's
Well,
pretty awesome.
I'm a charlatan, so
Alright, so there's 380 gold in this register.
hot damn. Divide that by
And
2.
77 copper.
380
Well,
gold.
77 is not divisible by 2.
That'd be 200.
How much?
Oh, wait, sorry. 770 copper. That's
How much gold and how much copper?
380 gold, 770 copper. They have.
Fuck.
190
107.
gold. You each get 190 gold.
Is that how that checks out?
Yes, I did it in my calculator. And you get 385 copper.
385 copper.
Yes.
Alright.
So essentially, you found $380 in a metric fuckload of pennies.
Yup. I'll take that.
You're just like, why are there so many pennies in here? What the fuck? You very quickly realize that they do not have a safe, and then they just keep everything in this register.
Oh, they're pretty fucking poor then.
I'm still gonna steal, but now I'm
This
gonna
is
feel
more
bad
than what
about
I
it.
got from that game store.
Alright. Hardcut. You guys head over to the bookstore that's next door. Hardcut back to Zark, who is now standing center stage in the emergency shelter's like auditorium area that Ragna has built from day one because he's a fucking attention whore.
I'm just holding my great axe in my hand like you would with like a stick and balancing it.
And Ragna's like in front of you with his bagpipes, just doing little twirls and like, come on, come on, learn to defend yourself with the great dragonborn warrior Zog.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a circus freak is going on in there.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I am a folk hero.
A couple of
Basically the
people
same thing.
recognize you a little bit. They're like, I heard that dude saved a baby once.
Saved a baby or ate a baby?
Whoa, whoa. You know, two people
That is
said.
the proper response. man.
Two people are like, I heard he saved the baby from a fire, and one person's like, I heard he ate that baby later. All right. So how are you going to like? Do you have a plan for how you're going to teach self-defense to these people? Because you have a crowd now.
Gotcha. Do we have spare weapons or at least sticks?
Yeah. Ragnar starts pulling out various sticks of different lengths.
Alright.
He has like he's just pulling stuff out of his bag of holding, his little fanny pack of holding. He's like, all right, we have some bow staffs, we have some that are like sword length. Ooh, this one's got a knot on it. That could be a warhammer.
Alright, everyone pick a stick and partner up.
Everyone kind of just like you see like a couple of like older people have grabbed like knife-sized sticks. You see a couple teenagers have grabbed the biggest sticks they could find in the pile, and then you've got like small children with little dagger sticks, and they're all like, just kind of like they've paired up and they're kind of eyeing each other like, oh, I'm ready to fuck you up, motherfucker. Let's go.
All right, the first thing I'm going to teach you is what's known as guard position.
Okay.
Basically, I show them how to like basically hold the stick in front of them in a way that they can defend oncoming attacks.
All right. I'm gonna say roll performance to teach.
I'm going to use Ragnar as my partner and have him hold a stick in guard position.
Okay. Wizened old dwarf holding stick out, just like.
Okay, performance. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Ragnar roll with you because he's helping. Hold
Yeah.
on. $25.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because none of y'all are gonna survive long enough if you don't know how to block a simple attack first. So what you're gonna do is one partner is gonna be in guard position, and their only job is to block any attack the other partner makes against them, like so. And I start taking a stick and just whacking in various motions at Ragnar and having him block it with guard position.
Okay, now how do we do this? Okay, we're just gonna say that you guys both roll performance because you're not actually fighting. It's like we're gonna say this is like performative fighting, like stage fighting to demonstrate the motions. Mainly because Ragnar only has an armor class of 12.
Yeah.
Which is sad considering he is level 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Performance, please. Ragnar got a 26. 19, very nice. Alright. You make a bit of a show of it, but the essentials are demonstrated accurately. You see that most of the people that have attended are getting the hang of it rather quickly. They're trading off back and forth. One is in guard position while the other one smacks. They'll do a couple strikes, they'll do a couple blocks, and they'll switch sides and who's doing the attacking, who's doing the guarding. After about 5 minutes of this, it looks like a solid 80 to 90% of the crowd has kind of got this figured out.
All right, now that you know how to basically stop yourself from getting stabbed, to a certain degree anyway, we're going to teach you how to attack after blocking, otherwise known as parrying. And this is the easiest way to defend yourself, because you're defending yourself in a defensive stance, and then now you're attacking, and what I'm going to show you is go for the neck or head. Make it quick, make it easy, one hit, one kill, don't prolong out a battle, because none of you can survive a prolonged battle. And so I do the same thing. I have Ragnar hold up his guard. I go in for an attack. I go in for an attack, and he blocks my attack and puts the stick up against my neck or whatever.
All right, performance. Double 23s. 16. All right. Ragnar like smacks your stick away and just puts it to his stick to your neck, like looking like fucking old man Zorro right now. In similar situation as before, the crowd is attacking and blocking and parrying and attacking and blocking and parrying, and after about 5 minutes of this, they seem to have the general hang of the timing. We're gonna say final round. What is your last lesson to teach these fuckers?
All right, the last thing I'm gonna teach you is basically how to attack if you're knocked over or startled or in any way surprised. Because knowing you guys aren't gonna be self-aware enough to know that you're getting attacked. Basically what I'm getting at is like basically just trying to I'm trying to teach them recovery from like being knocked over like a prone position and getting back into their guard.
All right, so Ragnar is like, oh, I got this one. He lays on the ground and he says, all right, come at me. And 27. As you come at him, he just like he does like a kip up, but specifically tries to land his foot in your groin. He's
Holy
like,
fucking hit points.
he's just like, hiya!
Basically, we're going to call this recovery. So basically, get yourself into a very unathletic, unprotected stance. I would suggest everyone lie down on their backs and then try and get up as quickly as possible. Your goal is to be able to get back into guard position in under 2 seconds. Cut
to 85% of the men in this group are now on the ground because their partners nut kicked them.
Mm-hmm.
And Ragnar's just looking really proud of himself, like, I've done good work today.
Ragnar, you know you just killed half of them because they're going to try to do that now, right?
It'll be fine. They know the basics of defense and attack.
Whatever.
Ragnar blows on the bagpipe again. They're like really discordant note to get everyone's attention. Yeah, like you're like, oh God. He goes, all right, lesson's over. That'll be 50 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
And they go,
wow.
They go, fucking what? And he proceeds to look at them all very menacingly, and he attempts to intimidate.
I just pull out my great axe and stomp it on the stage, trying to break the stage in half behind him, trying to make it seem like he's intimidating him, but it's really me.
We'll count that as a help action. He got a 27 on the intimidation.
Oh my god.
Excellent. You guys immediately start getting just barraged with gold pieces. Or I guess in this world, people are just throwing wads of cash at you. You get 990 gold.
Sweet, I'm up to 101 gold. Did Hot Dog Man ever make it?
That's a good question. Did Hot Dog Man ever make it? I forgot about Hot Dog Man. 1 second.
Who's Hot Dog Man?
As this thought crosses your mind, you hear, "Hello, my friend. I have many wares with which to sell you." And Jerry's like, "What? Who? Oh, are those hot dogs?"
He has many wieners? He has many wieners?
Dude, do you have Dr. Salt? Holy shit. God, I'm so thirsty. Oh, yeah, no, take all my money. Give me some hot dogs, bro. You just see Jerry with, like, his arms filled with hot dogs and, like, 3 cans of, like, Professor Salt.
I just cut through the crowd after they throw us their money. 5 hot dogs right now. Set them up.
He's like, that will be 3 gold.
Done.
He hands you 5 hot dogs.
Just inhale.
You're like the Glizzy Gobbler, dude. I'm sorry, your heartburn is killing you, baby. I think it's late enough you could take a Tums.
I mean, Tums is just chalk. It doesn't do anything else. It's fine.
She's got those Tums, Super Tums chews that are like, you can only take like 4 of them a day.
Oh.
Hard cut back to Pim and Sylvain.
So we just made a buttload of money. Let's go fucking rob the rest of this place.
Hi, Nat. Oh, hold on. There's gonna be entrance sounds because I forgot to turn those off. Go ahead. Do that. Later, swap into it. Oopsals.
Well, let's see. This is a bookstore. How much
throbbing,
that
drizzled in olive oil, father daddies. Could lay around and feed each other grapes
Oh, let's
and
fucking
dick.
go. Let's find it.
Call 1-900 Olive Oil Daddy Dick for all the steamy, creamy, daddy-on-daddy,
Let's
one
give them
more
their,
daddy
like, an
action
extra
you can
5
handle.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no longer Dan Cummins talking about hot oiled father daddies in my ear holes.
What?
That's Fishy's entrance sound.
Oh my god.
An investigation of 9. You don't find anything particularly unique in the
Let's see.
amongst the bookshelves. You do find the Necronomicon.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So you found a cookbook using abyssal components.
Oh, okay.
I also investigated.
With a 19 investigation, all right. Were you looking for
Okay.
something specific? With a 19, that's
Anything of value. Anything of value.
can't roll for disadvantage. All right, so you guys just don't get disadvantage rolls at all for the next 5 minutes. I'll accept that. Anything of value. All right. Huh. What would a valuable book be? I suppose like an antique first edition of some kind would be good.
Moby Dick!
As you're
Sorry, that's my favorite book.
wait, what?
Moby Dick's like my favorite book, so as soon as you said like an antique, like first edition, I was like, Moby Dick!
Hold on, can you type that out? I still didn't catch the title of the book.
Moby Dick?
Oh, Moby
by
Dick.
Herman Melville?
Oh, Moby Dick. I heard Puppy Cat, and I was like, what?
What?
I was like, that's a great TV show, but I didn't realize that was like a book. Moby Dick? Okay, yeah. You find a very old but in excellent condition copy of Moby Dick that is like in a tempered glass case. It appears to be like reinforced and like locked up. So we are going to need a lock picking of some kind. Or I guess you could attempt to break the glass. The chews turned into chalk? So you just waited too long to eat them?
What, Dad?
Huh?
No, my parents. I thought my parents were talking to me. Sorry.
Oh.
I should have muted.
Oh, you're good. So are you gonna try and break the glass, or are we gonna try and lockpick?
Yeah, I can see what my sleight of hand would be.
Well, damn. Yeah, that'll do. You pull out that police pin that you stole off of the cop whose ass you kicked. And, using the pointy bit on said pin, you just kind of, like, start wiggling it around in the lock hole. You start hearing, like, clicky-clacks and little snaps. And, like, finally you hear, like, a chink-chink. And the case front swings open. And you smell very old, musty book smell.
This is the best smell ever.
Yes. I love it.
Also Munch T minus 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes before we're gonna wrap this up, because, yeah. Alright, well, you have a first edition copy of Moby... You know, I'm curious. I wonder what that would actually be worth. Give me a second. First edition Moby Dick.
Can this one be signed by Herman Melville himself?
Can it be signed? But roll an investigation. Let's see if you can find a signature. Holy shit! Yeah, those are fucking crazy. God damn, son. Yeah, you find a signature in the back cover.
Hell yeah!
It says "To my dearest friend," and then the name is smudged out.
Don't you
I
have
bet it's the
forgeries?
person he interviewed.
Don't you have forgery soup? You could put Tim's name on there.
So that
No,
I'm
not gonna forge that.
So that book is worth 1,500 gold.
I'm keeping it forever. It's mine.
If you would like, there are protective There are protective
Jackets.
bags and jackets for books behind the counter.
I grab one,
Okay.
I shove it in, and I put it in my inventory.
I'll add that to your inventory for you. Let's see.
Also, I'm going to, I'm just gonna leave the police badge in the case where the book was and just close it so that if the store owners ever return, they're just going to assume that it was a cop that stole it.
I don't know if I'm spelling this right. I hope I am. Yeah, it looks right. You're leaving the sergeant's pin?
Yeah.
Okay, Can I... Okay, yeah, if we unlock, then I can delete the sergeant's pin. Okay. Alright, so now you have your 2 new additions to your inventory are Rare as Fuck Trading Card and Signed First Edition Moby Dick. Excellent.
Moby Dick.
Alright, and hard cut back to Zarg and Ragna. Ragna is currently counting his share of the gold. And he's just like, we got a pretty good haul today. And we did good at the same time.
I don't care about money.
Oh, by the way, it doesn't have an E in it, it's just M-O-B-Y.
Oh, okay, I apologize. I will fix that.
Pays for 10 more glizzies.
Here's your 10 more glissies.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, that'll be 6 gold.
Pays.
He hands you 10 glizzies with the works, along with 2 cans of Sprig.
In consume.
You just open your mouth like a fucking, like, your face just unhinges. And you just put all 10 hot dogs in your mouth at once. And then crack open both cans of soda and fucking dump it in. Like you're in a competitive eating like you're just in an eating competition. You barely even taste, like, the flavor of the perfectly cooked dogs. Or any of the condiments, or like the slightly sweet, minty flavor of this weird soda. Your intake is optional. Excellent.
I just tell him, yeah, hey, dude, you're free to set up shop in there. There's plenty of people who are hungry because they've been subsisting off of rabbit food, basically.
Very good, my friend. Yes, ooh, I see a space next to that, halfling girl. I hope she is fine with me cooking meat by her. She looks like she's a druid.
She's pretty friendly.
Okay, good. He walks over, he goes, hello, my friend. She goes, oh, hi. What are you selling? I sell hot dogs, or as your large dragon friend says, glizzies. And she just goes, glizzies? Okay.
Is she more confused about the word or about him selling them?
The word. She's never heard glizzies.
I walk over there and just be like, yeah, he sold the hot dog.
And she goes, oh, ooh, is that a pebis? He goes, oh, yes, I have pebis, I have Professor Salt, I have Sprig. She goes,
I have cock.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm just gonna go back into the bookstore. I don't want to be around them.
Come on, I know it's spelled C-L-A-C-K, like the sealant.
Oh my god, that gave me a headache. I laughed so hard at that.
Here, just put that as a quote. I have Sprig, I have Dr. Something. I have cock.
Whoa. Bad.
Munchie got out of breath from that. That's hilarious. He's still giggling on stream about it.
I'm sorry, I have the sense of humor of a fucking preschooler. So stupid, but it's so... Like, I swear by the fact that, like, most dudes will laugh at just the word penis. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, it's about midday. you probably wouldn't want to like start traveling quite yet. You guys reconvene in your general like little area. You've kind of created your own little like cliquey area within the emergency shelter that consists of like you three, Rose, and now also Glizzy Guy, who I did not name, so he is now just Glizzy Guy. Like Ragna, Orzix, and Nalera all have their own like separate bunks and shit. So it's just the three of you. So you settle down for the rest of the day. You kind of do your own thing. Write in journals, twiddle your thumbs, attempt to teach young children to kick their older siblings in the crotch for no reason other than to be a jackass.
You are a terrible influence.
That was Ragna, not me.
You're both terrible influences.
Ragna just goes, you rang.
Explain to Pim why people are kicking each other in the balls so much.
That was me. We were teaching them how to defend themselves from a prone position, and I figured the easiest method of doing so was a swing kick upwards into a crotch kick and then landing.
You're not wrong, but I feel like you should have told them that you should only do that in very certain specific situations.
Well, I mean, most of the adults got that context. I mean, the kids just thought it was funny because their partners fell on the ground in searing agony.
Yeah, I think that's why you probably should have explained that, because, you know,
It's my
we're
first. I don't know you.
Rag, you are not allowed to have any correspondence with family.
Rag, why don't you tell them how much gold you made off of it?
Oh yeah, we made $990 each. Granted, we did potentially intimidate them into paying us a little extra.
See, okay, there's a difference between raiding abandoned stores and taking advantage of vulnerable people, and I feel like you two should be ashamed of yourselves.
Hey, I didn't do it for money. He's the one that asked him to pay.
If you accepted the money, you did it for money. You are just as at fault as he is.
Yeah, but I spent all my money on glizzies.
Ragnar looks down, somewhat ashamed, and then he goes, would it help if I gave some of it back?
At least half.
Okay.
These people need that money to live.
Okay. He goes, gather round, everyone. I have a slight refund. And the people are like... And he just pulls out his bag of holding and starts reaching in like, and the gold for you, 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 and the gold for you. And then there's this little kid looking up at him. He's like, I know you didn't pay. You only get a copper.
I'm surprised he doesn't go, I'm gonna make it hell.
At this point, he doesn't want to risk the wrath of Pim. Despite being a level 20 bard, Pim is good at making his soul hurt.
Listen, I am the caretaker of like 15 younger siblings. I have the wrath of an adult, of a parental figure on my heels.
Just older sibling mode activate, and Ragna immediately feels guilt.
So you're saying you're proficient in guilt trip?
Oh my god.
And gaslighting?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Please don't joke about gaslighting. That's a serious issue.
No, not language. Armor. We're adding a proficiency. Stern lecture.
Stern like stiff finger wag.
How do I do the settings on this? The public role. Would this be... Okay, yeah, no, okay, whatever, good enough. It's not like I'm gonna make you roll for it, I just wanted to add that to your character sheet, because that honestly suits your character so well. Okay. Well, we are just about at quitting time, y'all. Next time around, and we're gonna actually do this one, the next one within like the next 30 days instead of waiting damn near 2 months. So
Sorry, guys.
we're gonna hesitantly
No,
say
it's fine.
we're gonna hesitantly say November 17th because if I remember correctly, the 24th
No,
is
not 17th.
No?
Not 17th. I'll be back. I'm traveling for a week back home for Thanksgiving. I can do the Friday after Thanksgiving, though. Anytime after Thanksgiving.
Isn't Thanksgiving the 24th or 20?
Thanksgiving's the 23rd. The Friday after would be the 24th, and I have that off, and I'll be back home.
Okay.
A little bit later, but we could do that weekend.
I have off that Friday as well. Would that work for y'all? Excuse me. Sorry, would the 24th work?
24th, 25th, or 26th, any of those days. I'm flying back that afternoon, though, on the 24th, so I probably won't be home till like 7 my time.
Which is
8 your guys's.
okay. We'll tentatively say the 24th, and we'll just kind of do what we always do, which is kind of fly by the seat of our pants.
Oh, that reminds me. Technically, I have. Fuck. No, this has nothing to do with rescheduling.
Okay.
This has everything to do with me just like. Okay, so beasts technically don't have a language, they don't have a spoken language. But the other one is fiends, and fiends speak abyssal, so I'm also fluent in abyssal language.
Oh, that is very good to know. That is very good to know. Who do we want to raid? Okay, Baldur's Gate is basically D&D, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Raven B Indigo.
It isn't basically D&D, it is D&D.
It's video game D&D versus like playing the tabletop equivalent. Like because yeah, as far
I mean, there's multiple digital D&Ds. Like Baldur's Gate does have affiliation with the official D&D.
yeah, as far as I understand it, it is literally D&D 5e, the video game. I understand it. I hate the sound of my own voice. Yeah. Okay.
We hate it too much.
I'm sure. I'm surprised people talk to me. I fucking can't stand how I sound.
Wow.
Also, I might actually this weekend too. I'm gonna be going to Best Buy / Amazon. Actually, I have to pick up a new headset because I'm finally throwing this one away, and I'm actually getting a mic.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be a cheap one. Like I'm not gonna spend more than $50 on it, but it should be better than nothing.
Okay, before we continue this conversation, thank you everyone for hanging out. Much love and appreciation. I hope you had a good time. I'll be back on tomorrow making stickers out of TikTok doodles that I did, as well as trying to update my store page a bit more. We've got some like shirt designs and shit we're gonna be throwing up on there. So until then, have a good rest of your evening. Let's go share that love and appreciation with Raven B Indigo, who is currently playing Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, and
That was
5,
a mouthful.
4, 3, 2, 1, crunch. There you go. Okay, stop streaming. Stop.